Welcome back. The state's largest school district launches yet another academic year, still buzzing from a stout combination of relief and hard-earned confidence. That's because Houston ISD defied both the odds and the naysayers to lift chronically failing campuses into academic compliance, staving off a potential state takeover. Leading that turnaround effort, Interim Superintendent Dr. Grenita Lathan, who many believe has earned the right to lead HISD on a permanent basis. Dr. Lathan, welcome to the hot seat. Glad to have you.
Good morning.
Hey, look, I know turnaround engineering is in your portfolio, but how did you pull this off with your team?
Our team, we focused, really last year, we started looking at the data. We looked at the needs of our campuses, the needs of our students and their families, and we developed a plan of success, and we were very successful.
Tell me about some of the elements of the plan that you found to be particularly effective.
As it relates to Achieve 180, which was launched last fall, we provided additional professional development for our teachers. We held extended days every Wednesday throughout the school year for targeted campuses, about 42 campuses. We also provided additional tutorial support, additional staff, essential positions like a school nurse, a school counselor, reading interventionist. And so we paid attention to the necessary details of what makes a school successful. Okay,
in education, as in much of life, it is measured in what have you done for me lately? So how do you keep this momentum going, this turnaround momentum?
And actually, I was a few minutes late getting to the studio because I was in with a staff member saying, we have to work extremely hard this year. Actually, the stakes are much higher this year than they were last year. But we're focused. We are focusing, once again, looking at how to refine professional development. We're looking at master schedules. I know people like master schedules. We're looking at from bell to bell, what happens when that bell rings in the morning, and what happens throughout the course of a school day for a student. But we're also focusing on empowering our parents this year. We're launching Parent University, where monthly we're going to meet with parents, provide them educational information and also community resources. We know the most important person in a child's life is their parents or guardians, and we want to provide those continuous wraparound supports for our campuses.
Okay, aside from rescuing failing campuses, you are charged with rehabilitating a district-wide delivery of special ed that has been identified as demonstrably, perhaps tragically underserving that population. What do you hope to do a better job with special ed kids?
Well, to do a better job, number one, communicating with parents. Number two, ensuring that when parents refer their students or staff members refer, we've tightened our process over the past year, that we're truly evaluating students, and students that qualify for services are receiving the services that they need. Not about compliance or financial bottom line, but just making sure we're meeting needs of students. And so over the past year, we've streamlined some things and cleaned some things up in special ed. We own that we were more of a district of compliance in years past. We're adding 80 additional dyslexia specialists this school year. That's major for a district, definitely in financial crisis, but we know where the need is. We have the data that supports that children need the services, but teachers also need the support. And that's going to be our focus.
Dr. Lathan, you can take the success of this year and get any number of jobs across the country. The question now is, do you want to continue to work here and continue your efforts here?
I will continue to serve not only in this position, but any other position that the board desires for me to serve in the city of Houston and for Houston Independent School District.
Well, we know if you're successful, our kids will be successful. Thank you for taking the hot seat.
Thank you.
Hope to have you back. Will you come back?
I will come back.
Okay.